Look, I love Season 5 in Halo Infinite. It is phenomenal. This game still has major problems, as you might have guessed, that I'm going to address right now. Yeah, it's fantastic that we have 100 results of custom games, but I can promise you this, the firefight is still not fully integrated because I'm trying to join this game and it's basically a hit or miss whether this is going to load. And I would be very happy if this loads. Oh boy, I would record gameplay right now if this loads. Like 24 player firefight, I will absolutely eat a bit of my words, a bit. But there's some other stuff I have to talk about. First of all, the theater, I can promise you, is still garbage. Look at this, Season 5, this has still not been fixed. You still cannot see your matches or your films. They are all blank. We are still dealing with this. This is how people create content in your game, 343 Industries, and you don't have a system that works. I mean, this is why we need to go to Unreal Engine 5, because this would not happen in Unreal Engine 5. This is just downright amateurish. Forget creating content easily unless you record every live stream. And the firefight server, of course, does not work. And this is the hype season, and it flat doesn't work still. Now, in terms of cross-core helmets, I'm very happy about cross-core helmets. It's like an amazing addition. One step towards real cross-core in Halo. Day one, the next Halo game, you can take these cores and trash them 343 because no one gives a fuck about the cores. They want every piece, every visor, everything is presets, but everything is equally customizable across all the cores. That means no helmet you can't equip with a color, and no more coatings. Coatings are awful. We want colors and textures that we can customize, not presets that are ugly. These are not pretty. They're hideous, and you pay $20 for them. A third of the price of the retail game, and on Season 5, you still can't save your save data for content. You can't do that. After 5 seasons and $500 million. That needs to be fixed. Matchmaking is definitely better. The ranking system is better. The hero rank Master Chief is great. A lot of this game is great. There's infinite potential, and it's also infinitely disappointing. The fact that you still cannot cross-core every piece of your armor, and you have to pay for the privilege to not be able to do so is bullshit still. And I cannot join Custom Game Firefight. So Custom Games is still broken, and Theater is still broken. Content creation in this game does not work. Flat does not work. And they replaced the BR with the Bandit Rifle, the Bandit Evo in Ranked. I am not completely against this, but to say the BR takes no skill is bullshit because it absolutely does. There's no bloom or any random armor abilities in this game. This game does get that right. There's sprint and the equipment you have to earn through playing the game. But you're still cutting off customization because the kits cannot be cross-helmet core. If you load a kit, that kit is locked. If I equip a kit, you cannot switch your helmet to any helmet you want. You say we have cross-core helmets, right? Well, why is it that when I'm wearing a kit, I can't use any helmets at all? There's no choice. This kit, which you pay money for, all the kits that you pay money for, the Master Chief kit, you are not going to be able to swap your kits for any helmet you want. That's not cross-core. It's partial core. And, yeah, Mark V, you're going to pay for it. You can pay for that in the store. You get to pay for that. And I love Season 5 more than any other season in this game, but this game is still deeply flawed. And for the amount of money that they have asked for a free-to-play game, it's outright extortionist. To tell us we have cross-core helmets, and I can't equip this helmet across all the other helmets. This coating is locked. These coatings are garbage. And if you rank and grind and waste your time in life to be a hero and get the admittedly awesome Chief Armor, you're not going to be able to use that coating with any of your helmets you already paid money for, 343, and that is unacceptable. When you charge 20 to 40 or even more for these kits, next Halo, coatings are all a color wheel. All All the armor, all of it is customizable. You unlock, period. Over and over. The older system has proven itself to stand the test of time, and this shit is not. We don't want coatings. We want all the pieces as presets that we can choose. If we're going to pay this much money, give us the full customization wheel. And Forge is still not user-friendly. I love Forge in this game, the best in this entire franchise, but it is not something any beginner is going to have time to sit down and learn node scripting. Node scripting has amazing potential, but it is programmed like garbage. You have to have a PhD and 50 master's degrees just to do the most basic scripting. No Xbox player is going to take the time to learn that shit. This is Halo. This is your #1 franchise, and if the next Halo can't make these things as user-friendly and accessible as possible, that is going to be a black hole in the crater of the Xbox franchise. It's as simple as that. I love Season 5, but this game is still broken.